Today we're going to talk about how to look at the ball and how to see the ball to make contact better and hit your shots cleaner. This is a really important advice that can help players at any level and will definitely make your shots more consistent. So of course all of you guys look at the ball when the ball is flying back and forth, but there is one specific thing that you should do in order to make contact better. One thing is that after the ball bounces on your side, you should clearly see the bounce of the ball. Plus, when the ball comes to you, you should actually see these little stripes on the ball, the writing on the ball, and if you're trying to practice, you can also see, try to see if you can see the number that is written on the ball. Most balls come with a number, no matter what brand they are. The numbers can be bigger or smaller. In like Wilson US Open balls, the numbers is pretty small, but you can still see and see the difference between like 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if you focus on the ball and you can precisely see the writing or see the number or see the spin, because when you see the lines on the ball, usually you see how the ball spins. That means that your eyes are working in the proper mode, right? It's one thing just seeing something, the other thing is actually focusing. So the way to practice your eyes like that outside of a tennis court, I always recommend to put a thread through a needle. Like in that moment when you're putting that thread in, you have to focus. And that is the same type of focus that you have when you're trying to make contact. So you look at the ball precisely and try to see it and try to see how you make contact. And the other really important thing is that when you're making contact, you should not take your eyes away from it. Really often, we look at the ball, we see the ball, we kind of predict where the ball is going to go, and then we take off our eyes before we hit the ball. That's where the mishits happen, or if the ball bounced oddly, weird, hit a rock or whatever, it changed its trajectory a little bit, and that's it. Your swing path already goes past the ball and not at the ball. So I highly recommend that you look at the ball more precisely, that you see the ball when it bounces, and as it rises from the bounce, you do not take your eyes off of it, but you try to see it more clear and you try to see the details on the ball. Like you have to focus your vision to isolate these little details and being able to see it. So if you do that every time, it's really difficult to keep focused that way, but practice makes perfect. So if you try to do that every single time, you won't have to remind yourself about it. It just will happen naturally and you'll hit your shots much cleaner. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.